and welcome to the Relaxation Room, a space for deep healing and peace. I hope this day finds you all well, and if not, that's understandable. In this session, we are going to work through some stress and tension. So if you've been feeling particularly stressed out lately, congratulations, you've found the right space. We can go ahead and begin by making ourselves nice and comfortable wherever we are. Allowing the full weight of our body to sink into whatever surface we may be resting upon. Thank you so much for the heart me. And thank you for everyone who comes and contributes their daily heart me's. It really helps out a lot. And thank you so much for everyone tapping away on their screen. I appreciate you. Bringing our awareness to our feet. Noticing the parts of our feet that are touching whatever surface we are resting upon. Allowing the feet to just relax. As we focus our attention there. Feeling relaxation spreading throughout the feet. Then bringing our awareness to our shins and our thighs. Shins and our calves. Noticing the parts of our lower legs that are touching whatever surface they may be resting upon. Feeling a sense of relaxation. Spreading throughout the calves, spreading throughout the shins. Thank you so much for the heart me. Noticing any fabric that may be touching us there. How that fabric feels against the skin. Releasing any tension that is being stored there. Thank you so much for the rose. Then bringing our awareness up to our thighs, noticing the parts of our thighs that are resting upon whatever surface they are touching. Allowing the legs to fully go limp like noodles. Fully releasing whatever tension we are carrying there. Noticing any fabric that is touching the thighs. Noticing how that fabric feels against the skin. The sense of relaxation deepening more and more as the legs begin to feel, thank you for the heart me, so very heavy and so very relaxed. Bringing our awareness up to our glutes, our hips, and our pelvic area. Noticing the parts of our body that are touching whatever surface we are resting upon. Allowing these parts of our bodies to just sink. Feeling relaxation spreading through the glutes, spreading through the hips. Thank you for the rose. And spreading through the pelvic area. Then bringing our awareness to our back and to our sides, and also to our midriff. Noticing the parts of us here that are touching whatever surface we may be resting upon. Feeling relaxation spreading all throughout the back, all throughout the belly, all throughout our sides. Our body beginning to feel even heavier as we relax more and more. Bringing our awareness up to our shoulders. Noticing any tension that we may be holding in the shoulders. And if you like, you can go ahead and take your hands and begin to massage yourself through your shoulders. Allowing whatever tension is being stored here to just be released. Tending to any soreness or stiffness you may be struggling with at this time. Allowing the shoulders to completely relax. Then bringing our awareness up to our neck. Hello, Robert. Thank you for the heart mate. And if you like, you can take your hands and begin to rub yourself right at the neck. Finding any areas of tension and working through those areas of tension, giving yourself a nice little massage. Feeling relaxation spreading through the neck as you work through any tension. Hi Britta, thank you for the fest gear and thank you for the heart mate. Allowing yourself to get nice and comfortable. Thank you for the love you. I love you too. So nice and very relaxed. And then we can bring our awareness up to our face. If you like, you can take your hands, begin to work through your forehead, working through any tension we may be storing in our forehead. Working through any stress, any worry, any tension. Just rubbing it all away. Allowing all that stress, all that tension to be released. And then maybe moving down to the cheeks, beginning to rub the cheeks, massaging out any stress, any tension that we are storing there. Then moving down to the jaw, massaging the jaw, feeling relaxation spreading throughout the face the more that you rub. Relaxation spreading all throughout the body as you begin to calm down, calming down, calming down more and more. Hello, Max. Hello, hello, hello. Nice to see you here. And you can even begin to tilt the head over to one side, really leaning into the stretch, allowing that tension to be released. And then whenever you're ready, leaning the head to the other side. Again, really leaning into that stretch, allowing the tension to be released. Feeling the relaxation spreading more and more. And now, if you like, you can imagine yourself, thank you so much, Robert, at the top of an elevator, or inside of an elevator, I should say. And this elevator can be made entirely of glass. It can be made out of diamonds and gold. It can be made out of whatever material you would like. And there are 10 levels to this elevator, each one representing a deeper state of relaxation. Starting at the top at number 10, moving down, down, down to level number 9. Maybe you notice your thoughts beginning to slow down, feeling even calmer, even more relaxed. Moving down, down, down to level number 8. Thoughts slowing down more and more. Thank you so much for the rose, Penelope. Maybe your body beginning to feel even heavier. Thank you for the heart me as you become even more relaxed. Moving on down to level number 7. Maybe your eyes begin to feel just a little bit heavy. Feeling so very nice. so very relaxed. Moving on down to level number 6. Thoughts slowing down even more. Thank you so much for the fest gear. Body feeling heavier and heavier. Your brain beginning to turn off. Moving on down to level number 5. Soft waves of serenity washing all over you. Moving on down to level number 4. Sinking further and further into a state of deep relaxation. Moving on down to level number 3. Hello, Amber. Thank you for the heart me. Feeling so nice and calm. Moving on down to level number 2. Sinking even further into a state of relaxation until finally we reach level number 1, the deepest state of relaxation. And as you exit the elevator, you notice before you there is a chest. And you can go ahead and put all of your worries, all of your concerns, all of your anxieties, your fears, whatever it is you are struggling with, right into this chest. And you will deal with these things effectively at a time where you are more capable and better equipped to do so. We are not avoiding our problems. For right now, we're just going to put them in this chest so that we can relax. And if at any point you need to get up to answer any sort of emergency or any sort of bodily function, you can go ahead and do that. And regardless of how well you sleep tonight, tomorrow morning you are going to feel so good and so refreshed. So you can go ahead and close the chest and allow yourself to just relax. And if you notice that your thoughts start to become distracted, you can go ahead and just bring your awareness to your breathing anytime you begin to have intrusive thoughts, or you just notice your focus getting pulled from your relaxation. This is your time for you. Your time to be at peace. Your time to take care of yourself. And if you like, you can go ahead and imagine yourself on a raft out at sea. Warm saltwater air fills your nostrils. Soft puffy clouds strewn across a night sky. Twinkling stars are reflected in the calm waters all around you. The ocean water lapping up against your raft. The sea seems to stretch out infinitely in all directions. And you just drift, drift, drift away. A beautiful full moon up above you. Moonlight soft against your skin. As you drift, drift, drift away into the darkness. Not a worry in the world. Just pure relaxation. Maybe you notice the fins of some dolphins or some whales as they peek up in the water around you. Hearing the beautiful sounds of them singing in the ocean underneath you. The dark waters so full of life. As you drift, drift, drift away. Allow yourself to rest here in this state of deep peace and contentment. For as long as you like. As allowing yourself to drift as much as you like in this moment. A sense of deep peace and nurturance infused into every fiber of your being. going to go ahead and work with sound for a little bit. I'm going to ding this chime, and it's just going to dispel any negative energy that may be in our energetic field at this time. And you're just going to go ahead and give it a listen and allow for this sound to reverberate or resonate through you, I think is the word I was looking for. Clearing out any dark and dense energy. Clearing out any stuck and stagnant energy. Cleansing and clearing, removing and releasing. Thank you so much for those glasses. And since we hit that goal, we can go ahead and open up the comments section as a nice little reward. I'm glad you could join us tonight. Thank you, Max. Feeling the energy moving through you, feeling the energy calming you, feeling the energy soothing you. Very good. Great job. Okay. And just going in and replacing all of the energy that was just removed with love and light. Love and light flowing to you. Love and light surrounding you. Love love and light filling you. You are doing such a good job. Thank you so much for the rose. And I am so proud of you for choosing healing today. There are so many things you could have chosen. You could have chosen to stay stuck in negative cycles. You could have chosen to repeat outdated and unhelpful patterns. You could have chosen to submit to your anger, to your jealousy, to your hurt. But instead, you chose healing. And that is such a big and brave thing to do. And I am so, so proud of you for that. And you are doing such a good job on your healing journey. You are doing the very best that you can with all of the tools and the resources that are available to you. And you deserve some credit for that. You are so very brave. And you are so very resilient. Thank you so much for the rosa. Now we're going to go ahead and spend some time on some cord cutting here for a minute. There we go. Giving ourselves permission to release any toxic attachments or any cords that are silently draining us of our energy. It is safe to let go now. Maybe at one point holding on to our trauma, holding on to our hurt, holding on to our anger served us as a defense mechanism. But we do not have to hold on to that stuff anymore. We can give ourselves permission to grow and to evolve, to experience life in a fuller, deeper, and more meaningful way. First, we're just going to go out and clear everything that is preventing us from being able to do that in this moment. You deserve to experience deep happiness and contentment that might might involve letting some stuff go first, okay? Feels like there's just a little bit more work to be doing here. There we go. It feels like the energy is moving. Great, great, great. We just released something really, really good. You are doing such a good job. There we go. The energy is starting to move much more how we want it to be. Okay, but there's just a little bit more work here. Feels like some of us are maybe dealing with just some very stubborn energy. And sometimes we can come into the habit of over-identifying with our anger, over-identifying with our trauma, over-identifying with our sadness, with our grief. And once we kind of enmesh it into our core identity, it can become something that's just very hard to let go of. But you can give yourself permission to let go. You can give yourself permission to heal and to move on. These things don't have to have power over you anymore. Beautiful. Oh, that felt like a good release there. All right. Is there anything else? No, that feels good. And one more time. We're just gonna go ahead and replace everything that was just removed with love and light. It is okay to let it all out. However feels natural for you right now. If you feel like crying, let yourself cry. Release happens in all sorts of ways. I usually burp lately. If you feel like burping, let yourself burp. Allow it to happen however feels natural to you. Letting all of that negative energy out. There we go. The energy is feeling much, much better. Thank you so much for the beautiful roses. All right, we're gonna go ahead and begin to wrap this session up, building us our super strong, energetic shield. I feel like we did a great job tonight. We put the dog to sleep. Thank you so much for the heart signal. And you may go ahead and envision yourself in a bubble of divine golden light. This is your energetic shield. And this shield will be so strong and so resilient that any negative energy sent your way is just gonna dissolve into the light of grace. Your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides, your guardians, your deity, your source, your creator, whatever it is you connect to, it loves you unconditionally. There is an entire legion of angels fighting behind the scenes for you. You are divinely loved. You are divinely adored. You are divinely cherished. You are divinely looked after. And you are divinely protected by the highest of high. And there is absolutely nothing that anyone can do about that. There is nothing that anyone can do to penetrate this protective shield. The shield can never be broken, and it can never be removed. You are protected always. And that does not mean that nothing bad will ever happen to you. We all get the lessons that are necessary to evolve us into the effervescent beings that we are meant to become. Sometimes those lessons can be difficult. But in terms of, thank you so much for the paper crane. In terms of other practitioners trying to throw any hoobly-joobly at you, you don't have to worry about that. And in terms of if you have kind of a spongy aura and you just kind of go around accidentally picking up energy that doesn't belong to you, this will prevent that from happening as well. So you're not just accidentally picking up other people's weird energy. Divine timing is another thing that I cannot protect you from. Unfortunately, divine timing can sometimes feel like a personal attack from the universe. It's just divine timing. We all struggle with it. You're so very welcome, Max. Beautiful. And we are going to go ahead and close tonight's session out with a message from our angels. What would the angels like the collective to know in this moment? What message do the angels have for us in this moment? What do the angels wish to communicate with us in this moment? Using our angels, orders, numbers, and messages, except for I take out the orders and just do the messages and numbers. Yay! We get 1111. Seeing 1111 is a sign of potent manifestation magic at work. When you see this number, the channels through which the universe can support you are wide open. The frequency of 1111 speeds up manifestation, encourages twin flame connection, and brings you into contact with your angels and spirit guides. And it's funny, whoopsies. It's funny because this card actually wasn't in this deck for a little while because I was using it in some sort of manifestation process, and then after I took it off of the altar, I put it into a book, and then I forgot what book I put it in. And then today I was cleaning and I found the book, and bam, it was 1111. I was like, oh, this feels very auspicious. And now 1111 is following me around again. Good magic is at work. Spend some time in nature. With spend some time in nature, I feel like for some of us, if we're feeling, life is chaotic right now, just part of being human is dealing with the chaos that we are being subjugated to on a regular basis. If you are feeling like the chaos is kind of getting to you, go outside, spend some time walking around, spend some time letting the sun shine down on your face, which depending on where you live right now might not be the most pleasant experience as it's cold out there, but if you can tolerate being out and just letting the sun kiss your skin, allowing yourself to kind of, absorb all of the wonderful healing energy of the earth, that could be a very good idea for you. We've got all the good numbers today, and then we have angel number 888. 888 brings a message of divine abundance. Prosperity is your birthright. And right now, you are naturally attracting success and wealth in ways that serve the collective highest good. Do not be afraid to share the riches you make along the way. Beautiful message. I love all of these numbers. I love the bottom of the deck. Exactly what I was just talking about. Let the sun in. And that doesn't have to necessarily be like the physical, actual, literal sun. This could be metaphorically speaking, like let the joy in, let the happiness in. I feel like we can also have a tendency to just get caught up in what's making us angry, get caught up in what's hurting our feelings, and get caught up in whatever it is that is bringing us down. And that is appropriate sometimes. Like if we have just gone through some sort of trauma, there is a process that cannot be rushed of processing and dealing with that trauma. If you're still kind of in that phase, let the process happen how it's meant to happen. However, if you kind of find yourself ruminating about past traumas, past slights, things that have happened long ago that you don't really need to be focusing on anymore, and it's kind of taking away from your ability to experience joy and contentment, this is your sign to let the sun in, to reconnect with whatever makes you feel happy, whatever makes you feel joyful, whatever makes you feel free and fun. And just, step away from all of that heavy stuff for a minute. Get out of your head, get out of your way, get out of your feelings for a minute, take a break from it all, just have some fun, whatever that looks like for you. All right, guys, I'm starting a new thing now where live streams are going to be uploaded over to my YouTube channel. So if you feel like you jumped in halfway and you're like, oh wow, I really wish I caught the beginning of this live stream, now you can catch the beginning of this live stream. My YouTube channel is the same handle as my TikTok channel, so in about a half hour to an hour, this will be uploaded over there, along with some more long form content that I'm going to be working on over the next few days. So I will see you all very, very soon. Thank you so much for joining me in this session. I hope you all have a wonderful night. I hope you all wake up so refreshed and rejuvenated tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's Thursday. I will see you tomorrow night. Bye.